Hello everyone, let's go ahead and talk about multiplication of fractions. This is actually Q1 week 2 na lesson, right? So, lesson 1, multiplication of fractions. To multiply fractions, these are the steps. So, multiply the numerators, multiply mo yung number sa taas, multiply the denominators or yung number sa baba, and then reduce the fraction to its simplest form. Multiplication of fractions also include whole numbers and mixed numbers. Okay? Now, tandaan natin yung steps. Try nga natin yung mga examples. Subukan natin. Okay? So, we have 2/3 times 1/5. Kung susundan natin yung steps, that would be 2 times 1. And then sa baba, 3 times 5. Diba? So, ang sagot natin would be 2/15. And then the last step is sabi, reduce the fraction to its lowest term. Na wala ka na pwedeng i-divide sa 2 at saka 15. At the same time ha, kasi kung i-divide mo yung 2 by 2, 1 sana yun. Kaya lang ang 15 ay hindi mo pwedeng i-divide sa 2. Kaya, ito na yung final answer natin. Okay? Kaya lang, with this example, the next one, we have 15/28 times 7/10. Okay? So, i-multiply natin yung taas at baba. Ito yung magiging sagot natin. 105/280. So, sobrang laki ng digits. 105/280. So, kailangan natin siyang i-simplify, reduce to its simplest form. Ba? So, paano natin gawin? So, kailangan natin i-divide yung 105 at saka 280 ng kanyang GCF. Yung pinakamalaking number na pwedeng i-divide sa dalawa. So, check natin yung GCF. To find the GCF, factor out natin. So, we have 105 is equal to 3 times 5 times 7. And then 280 is equal to 2 times 2 times 5 times 7. Hanapin natin yung common sa dalawa. So, that is 5, isang 5, at saka isang 7. So, ibig sabihin, itong dalawa na to ay pwedeng i-divide, pwedeng i-divide ng 35 kasi ang GCF niya is 5 times 7 kasi ito yung dalawang common, times natin, you get 35 as the GCF. So 105 divided by 35 and 280 divided by 35, you have a final answer of 3/8. Okay? So, there are other ways talaga to multiply fractions para hindi tayo aabot sa mga ganitong numbers na 105 at saka 280. So, let's go ahead and check the content of your module. Alright, we have multiplying fractions. Example 1. What is 1/2 of 1/3? Ano daw yung kalahati ng 1/3? So, one way to solve this is through illustration. So, 1/2 of 1/3. Pwede itong i-translate into 1/2 times 1/3. Tandaan yung of ay papalitan mo lang ng times na symbol. Okay? Or, in Tagalog, ang ibig sabihin lang nito ay kalahati ng 1/3. So, dapat pakita tayo ng 1/3 muna. Diba? So, ito yung 1/3. Tapos, yung 1/3 daw, hahatiin natin. Diba? So, you have there 1/3 muna. Then, hatiin natin. So, yung pula dyan is already the half or the kalahati of 1/3, diba? So, ayan, kalahati siya. Kaya lang, itong shaded parts natin na parang light blue at saka red ay parte ng buong rectangle, diba? So, dapat buong rectangle na ang hatiin natin. Okay? So, kung titignan mo, yung red na part, ayun yung kalahati ng 1/3, di ba? Pero, kung i-compare mo siya sa buong rectangle, pwede mong sabihin na ito ay isa sa 6. Kaya, yung sagot natin is 1/2 of 1/3 is just 1/6. So, sagot natin is 1/6 lang kasi ang red dito ay isa lang sa 6 na parts. Diba? So, kitang-kita mo na, 1/2 of 1/3 is just 6. Illustrations lang ang ginamit natin dito, di ba? Okay. So, let's try another one. Okay, so this time let's use cancellation method. So example 2, find the product of 1/10 and 2/4. So ito yung sinabi ko kanina na may mga paraan para hindi tayo umabot sa malalaking numbers. And pwede natin gamitan yan with cancellation. So paano natin gawin? So 1/2 times 2/4, di ba? Okay, now pwede nating i-partner ang 2 at saka 10. Cancel natin. Divide natin by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And then yung 10 divided by 2 is 5. Kasi may 5 2 sa 5. Ay, 2 sa 10. 5 2 sa 10. Diba? So, ang natira na lang is 1 at 1 sa taas. At saka 5 and 4 sa baba. Diba? So, this is now equal to 1/5 times 1/4. And then, sabi dun sa steps, i-multiply mo yung taas, okay? At i-multiply ang baba. So, you now have 1/20. Kailangan pa ba nating i-reduce the lowest term? Hindi na. Kasi wala ka nang pwedeng i-divide sa dalawa. Diba? So, imbis na you come up with big numbers dahil gumamit tayo ng cancellation, ang sagot mo, diretso na into its simplest form. Kasi kung tinimes natin yan agad, ang original natin na fraction dyan ay 1/10 times 2/4. Kung tinimes natin kaagad yan, pwede rin. So, 1 times 2, that's 2. 10 times 4 is 40. Kaya lang, ang sagot mo is 2/40. So, kailangan mo siyang i-reduce to lowest term. Now, since ginamitan natin ang cancellation method, dumiretso ka na sa sagot. Kasi kinancel mo na yung 10 at 2 at the start. Okay? So, product of 1/10 and 2/4 is just 1/20. Okay? Okay, example 3. What is the product of 5/6 and 4/15? So, 5/6 times 4/15. Okay? So, ano ang pwede nating i-cancel? Pwede mong i-partner ang 5 at saka 15, tapos yung 4 at saka 6. Kasi yung 4 at saka 6 ay pwedeng hatiin. So, 4 divided by 2, that's 2. 6 divided by 2, that's 3, diba? So, 5 at saka 15 pwede rin. So, cancel natin. 4 divided by 2, that's 2. 6 divided by 2, that is 3. And then, 5 divided by 5, you have 1. 15 divided by 5, you have 3. So, ang naiwan na lang sa taas ay 1 at saka 2. Sa baba naman ay 3 at saka 3. So, this is now 1/3 times 2/3. So, yung mga naiwan lang ha, ginamit natin. And then, wala ka na pwedeng kailangan i-cancel, diba? So, multiply ka na lang. So, you have 1 times 2 and then 3 times 3. So, final answer natin is 2/9. Okay? So, answer is 2/9. Okay? Alright, let's have type 2 multiplying mixed fractions. Sabi doon sa simula ng ano natin, ang multiplication of fractions also involved multiplying mixed fractions. So, tignan natin kung paano natin gawin. Okay? So, example 1, we have multiply 6 by 2 and 2/3. Ano unang gagawin? Okay, sabi dyan, step 1, convert the mixed number to an improper fraction. Tandaan, hindi ka pwedeng mag-multiply ng fraction kung merong whole number. Kasi nga sabi, i-multiply mo yung taas, the numerators, at i-multiply mo yung baba, the denominators. Wala namang sinabing i-multiply mo sa whole number. Kaya kung may whole number or improper or mixed number ang binigay, dapat baguhin mo siya, gagawin mo siyang improper fraction. So, paano natin gawin? Multiply natin yung denominator with the whole number and then i-add natin yung numerator. So, 3 times 2 is 6 plus 2, that is 8. So, we can rewrite this as 6 times 8/3. Okay, or 8/3. Ano yung next step? Next step is express the whole number as a fraction. Kasi nga, hindi ka pwedeng mag-times ng fractions kung hindi naka-fraction lahat. So, dapat naka-fraction form lahat. So, yung 6 na whole number ay gagawin nating fraction. And lahat ng whole number ay pwede mong lagyan ng 1 sa baba. Kasi parang ano lang yan eh. Kung merong 6 pesos, kukuhanin ng isang tao, di magkano pera niya? Eh, di ba 6 pesos lang din? So, 6 divided by 1 is just 6. So, lalagyan lang natin ng 1 sa baba. So, 6 over 1 times 8 over 3. So, ano na ngayon ang sunod natin gawin? Okay, next step is multiply both numerators and denominators. Kaya lang, kung pwedeng i-cancel, cancel na natin. Okay? Para hindi na aabot sa malalaking numbers. So, using cancellation, okay, check natin ano ang pwedeng i-cancel natin. So, tandaan, kapag nagka-cancel tayo, dapat ang ipa-partner mo ay taas, isang number sa taas at isang number sa baba. Pwedeng yung parehong magkahanay, pwedeng sa kabila. Okay, so this time i-partner natin ang 6 at saka 3. So, anong pwedeng i-divide sa dalawa? Eh di 3. Kasi kung i-factor out mo yung 6, that is 2 times 3. So, pwede siya divide by 3. And then 3 divided by 3, pwede rin. So, cancel natin. 6 divided by 3, that would be 2. And then 3 divided by 3, that would be 1. Alright? So, ang natira na lang is 2 at saka 8 sa taas, and then 1 and 1 sa baba. Diba? So, sagot natin is 2 over 1 times 8 over 1. Okay? And then, multiply natin yung taas at baba. So, 2 times 8, that is 16 over 1. Ay, 16. And then 1 times 1, that is 1. So, final step, simplify your answer. Ang answer natin is 16 over 1. And 16 over 1 is just a whole number. So, this is equal to 16. Ayan. Okay? So, answer natin, final answer is just 16. Right? Example 2. Multiply 2 and 5/5 times 2 over 14. So, first step ulit. Convert the mixed number to an improper fraction. So, this time, may isang mixed number, tapos fraction yung isa, diba? So, convert natin yung 2 and 5/8 into an improper fraction. Again, multiply natin ang denominator with the whole number, and then add yung numerator. Okay, so 8 times 2, that is 16. Idagdag natin yung 5, that is 21. So, this is 21 over 8. And then times 2 14ths. So, step 2. Multiply both numerators and denominators. Kaya lang, kung pwede kang mag-cancel, cancel na muna. Okay? So, again, 21 over 8 times 2 over 14. Ano pwede nating i-cancel? Now, pwedeng i-partner ang 2 at 14. Pwede kasi i-divide ang 14 by 2. Diba? Kaya lang, 14 kasi at 21 ay mas magandang yun ay partner mo. Kasi pwedeng i-divide sa 7 yung dalawa. So, i-partner na lang natin is 2 and 8. Okay? At ito yung pareho dun sa module. So, 2 and 8 partner natin. You have 2 divided by 2, that's 1. 8 divided by 2, that is 4. And then, 21 divided by 7 ay 3. Okay, may tatlong 7 sa 21. And then sa 14, may dalawang 7. So, ang natira na lang natin is 3 and 1 sa taas at saka 4 and 2 sa baba. So, this is now 3/4 times 1/2. Diba? And the answer is 3/8. Okay? So, ano yung final step? Sabi, simplify your answer. Kaya lang, the answer is in its lowest term already. So, answer mo is already, or is just 3/8. Okay? Now, example 3. Multiply 8 and 1/3 times 1 and 1/5. So, this time, meron tayong dalawang mixed number. So, again, ano yung unang step? Convert the mixed number to an improper fraction. So, 3 times 8, that is 24, plus 1, 25. So, 25 over 3 times 5 times 1 is 5 plus 1, that is 6. So this is now 6 over 5. Okay? And then step number 2, multiply mo na sana. Kaya lang, kung pwedeng i-cancel, cancel muna natin. So multiply both numerators and denominators. Use cancellation method if needed. So 25 over 3 times 6 over 5. Ang pwedeng i-partner dito is 6 and 3 kasi pwedeng i-divide ng 3 ang dalawa. Tapos yung 25 at saka 5 ay pwedeng i-divide by 5. Okay? So cancel natin ang 3 divided by 3, that is 1. 6 divided by 3, that is 2 dahil may dalawang 3 sa 6. And then 5 divided by 5 is 1. 25 divided by 5 is 5. So, ang natira ngayon is 5 and 2 sa taas and 1 sa baba. Okay, so this is now 5 over 1 times 2 over 1. And the answer is 10 over 1. Now, final step is simplify your answer. 10 over 1. So, alam na natin na any whole number ay pwedeng may 1 sa baba. So, any fraction na may 1 sa baba is just a whole number. So, tanggalin na lang natin yung 1. So, 10 over 1 is just 10. Okay? So, answer natin, final answer is just 10. So, practice exercise tayo. Okay? Alright. Find the product. Use the box models below to find what is 1/2 of 4/5. So, kalahati ng 4/5. So, magpapakita muna ako dito ng model of 4/5. Okay? So, kalahati ng 4/5. E di hatiin natin, di ba? So, hatiin natin. Kaya lang, dahil kalahati lang naman ang kuhanin natin, ibahin natin yung kulay ng kalahati. So, that is, ayan na. So, yung yellow, ito na ngayon ang kalahati sa 4/5. Diba? So, kung titignan mo, alam mo na yung sagot. That is just 4 sa 10 lahat. Kasi isama mo dapat lahat eh. Kasi yung buong rectangle dapat ang titignan mo. So, yung buong rectangle is divided into 10 na ngayon. And then, yung naka-yellow, yun yung kalahati ng 4/5. Okay? Yun yung sagot natin. So, ang sagot natin is 4 sa 10. Diba? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sa 10. So, this is 4/10. Tama? Kaya lang, okay, ang 4/10 ay pwede mong i-reduce into its lowest term kasi pwedeng i-divide ang 4 ng 2 at ang 10 ng 2, diba? So, pag nag-reduce tayo into lowest forms or lowest terms, okay, i-divide lang natin yan. So, 4 divided by 2 is supposed to be it's 2. And then 10 divided by 2 is 5. So, 2/5 ang sagot natin, di ba? Now, nagpakita ako dati ng another way para ma-reduce yung lowest term. Pwede mo siya i-factor out din. Okay? So, factor out natin yung 4, that is just 2 times 2. At saka 10 ay 2 times 5. So, una kong sinabi, pwede mo i-divide ha. And then, pwede mo ring i-factor out para cancel mo na lang yung pareho. So, cancel natin yung 2. Ang natira ay 2/5. Tama? So, final answer natin is 2/5. Now, paano natin ito mapatutunayan gamit ang drawing? Kung titignan mo yung drawing, kasi 2/5 lang eh. For 4/10 kasi nakalagay dyan, paano natin ipakita na 2/5 lang talaga yan? Diba? Di tanggalin natin yung hati. Okay? Dito natin ipakita sa sunod. Okay, so tanggalin yung hati and then ilipat yung dalawang yellow. Yung pangatlong yellow at saka pang-apat na yellow, ilipat sa taas nung unang dalawa. So, pag ilipat natin yan, ito na itsura niyan. So, kung titignan mo na itong drawing sa baba, meron ka ng dalawang yellow, okay, sa 5 total divisions or total parts, diba? So, pwede mo nang sabihin ng yellow parts is 2/5. Tama, diba? O, tinanggal mo lang yung division, tas nilipat mo yung yellow. Okay, so, tama nga, 4/10 is equal to 2/5. Okay, pinakita natin yan sa drawing. Okay? Let's have number 2. What is the product of 1/6 times 15? Okay, so 1/6 times 15 ay dapat nasa 15, ginawa natin itong 15 over 1, di ba? So, 1/6 times 15 over 1. And then, ano ang pwede nating i-cancel? So, ang 6 ay pwedeng i-divide by 3. Ang 15 din ay pwedeng i-divide by 3, di ba? So, cancel natin ito. Divide by 3, mayroon kang dalawang 3 dyan. And then, sa 15, mayroon kang 3. So, ang natira ngayon is 1 and 5, tsaka 2 and 1. So, sagot natin is 5 over 2. Kasi 1 times 5 is 5, 2 times 1 is 2. Diba? And then, 5 halves or 5 over 2 is an improper fraction. Dahil mas malaki yung nasa taas. Kaya gagawin natin siyang mixed number. So, i-divide lang natin yan, di ba? 5 divided by 2. Ilang 2 meron sa 5? Merong 2. At sobra isa. So, yung isa ngayon ang magiging fraction natin. So, ang denominator would be 2. So, 2 and 1/2. Yun lang ang sagot. Diba? And then, subukan natin yung 3, 4, and 5 na walang explanation. Okay? Sige. And then, pwede nyo i-pause kung hindi pa tapos yung pagsosolve nyo. Alright? So, answer pala natin dito is 2 and 1/2.